This has been a large mining area in the northern part of the state which has high sulfur, and as a result of that, many of these mine operations have produced acid mine drainage, particularly over in the Cheat River watershed, but there have been a number in Harrison County and Marion County and of course in Mon County. And so for many, many years, during the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, when many of these operations were going on, they were discharging this water without any treatment straight into the Mon River and of course all the associated creeks around them. There are pictures around town that you can see in different restaurants where the Mon River, people during the summer could walk across the Mon River because there were no dams, there was nothing. So when it got dry, there was no water running, and so people could just go to Westover and walk across the river without a bridge. In terms of drinking water and whether it should be used for irrigation or other kinds of uses, most people do. The drinking water plant that takes water from Coben Creek, which is a pretty nice quality stream that runs through the southern part of Morgantown, they take water from it, from the White Park Reservoir there, but they also supplement it with water from the Mon River. It is treated. We have a guy here in this department that works closely with the drinking water plant, makes sure that that water is clean and disinfected and treated before it goes into the system that we use to drink.
Well, ever since the Clean Water Act and the coal industry started treating its water, the rivers rebounded very quickly. So to the point now where there's hardly any metals. We monitor metals every 2 weeks, and we've been monitoring for the last 3 years. Hardly see any metals. The acidity, pH, are all in the neutral range. And the proof of that is the fish have come back with a vengeance. There are more fish species in the river. I talked to some of the West Virginia DNR folks periodically, and there are more fish species in the river now than they can remember. Well, one of the reasons we've been monitoring the river is to watch out for new developments or sources of pollutants or people dumping bad stuff into the river or the tributaries that should not be happening. So we have a grant from the Colcom Foundation that allows us to recruit different watershed groups in the region and in the upper watershed to help them collect samples, and if they start seeing some hot spots developing, we'll send a crew out and take some water samples and find out what the chemistry looks like. It doesn't make any sense. But people have a tendency toward worrying about things that they oftentimes don't need to worry about. The water that comes out, for example, of the Morgantown Utility Board out to customers is monitored on a very rigorous basis, and before it goes out to the customers, it's good water.